I don't know about you, but as I go through this menopause, my joints have never felt so painful, especially in the mornings, my ankles, my hips. So I thought we'd do a nice kind of flowy, spongy, let's get into the joints kind of practice today. Satnam, hello, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, then I'm delighted to meet you and I'm so glad that we found each other. My name is Jo and I am a Kundalini yoga teacher and a children's yoga teacher. But today we're going to be focusing on a little bit of a fusion of Kundalini and Hatha. So even though we're not doing a full-on Kundalini Kriya, we are going to still tune in because I still like to use the foundations of Kundalini, and it helps to ground and it helps to connect with your inner world. So if you haven't done already, please do like, please do subscribe as well so that we can stay connected. I do provide lots of vlogs and lifestyle stuff. So for women of our age, going through what we're going through, let's connect and support each other. All right, let's tune in. Bring your hands together at your heart center, rubbing your palms. And bring them to center. And I don't know if you can hear, we've got a terrific rainstorm going on here at the moment. It's really beautiful just listening to the rain. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And breathe out. And again, breathe in deeply. And any interference you're hearing, I promise you it is the rain, it's nothing else. And breathe out. We're going to tune in with the mantra Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, which means I bow to the divine wisdom within. Taking a breath in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Stretch both arms up to the sky, having a lovely stretch. Over to the side. And up, other way. And up, leaning back, looking up towards the ceiling, opening up the front of the body. And coming forward, bring the hands down, bow the head, and take another breath in here. And coming up. Okay, keeping the legs in easy pose for a moment. We're just going to start to move into the spine, just to loosen up. So making some Sufi grinds, bringing your heart round to the side, back, side, front. Breathing in when you're at the front and breathing out at the back. Now I know many other yoga teachers online would not have recorded in a rainstorm quite like that. But you know, being able to hold on to your calm, your inner peace, when all around you is a bit chaotic, is what yoga is all about. Holding your own bubble of peace. Okay, let's go the other way. So really kind of unwinding any tension or pain or aches that you feel in the body. And if sitting like this is not great for your hips, your body doesn't like it, that's okay. Just find a comfy place to sit, a comfortable way to sit. It's all about you being comfortable in your body. Okay, coming to the center, sitting up tall. Deep breath in. And out. Okay, bringing your feet into some form of butterfly that works for you. So soles of the feet are connected, knees are out to the side. Even if you're up like this, just go to where your hips suit and just gently bounce and flutter those knees. And when you feel that they're loosening up a little bit, you bring the heels in even further. So we're just, once you get to that plateau of like, okay, my hips are comfy here, we're just going to take it a bit further and we're just going to let those hips open. And I want you to close your eyes, and we're still fluttering the knees. Close your eyes and you're visualizing your hip joints. So you're right in there, in the pelvis, in that bowl of beauty that holds the chakras, that holds the upper body. You're there in the pelvis. And however you visualize tightness or discomfort, I want you to look at that and see it dissolving. With these movements, keep the movements of the knees going as best you can. See, maybe you see it as, I don't know, a cloud, darkness, a light. However you see any kind of discomfort in your hip joints, let it dissolve. Okay, let the knees go nice and still now. Now take a deep breath in. All the way into those hip joints. Let the breath go all the way to the hip joints, and just using your hip muscles, try and push those knees down a bit further. Hold the knees where they are and breathe out. And again, breathing in through the nose. All the way into the hip joints. And breathing out. All right, open up your eyes. We're going to take the legs into a wide angled seated pose. So whatever is comfortable for you. Box splits might be in your repertoire. Amazing, not for me. But if it is, then just sitting comfortably, toes and knees to the sky, push out through the heels. Spine is really nice and tall, and take a deep breath in here. Breathe out, come over to one side. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out, going over to the other side. Breathing in, lift. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And out. Keep going. One more on each side. Sorry if my necklace keeps bumping onto my microphone. And coming up to sit tall. All right, let's come on to the hands and knees for some cats and cows. So having your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, dropping your tummy, lifting your heart, lifting your tailbone and your head. Breathing in and breathing out as you go underneath. And come to the center. And we're going to come into pigeon because we love that for our hips. So bring your right knee forward towards your right wrist. The right foot is underneath the body and slide back with your left leg. Coming up into a high, big breath in and breathing out. Slowly lower yourself down over that leg. And come to a little sleepy pigeon. And again, visualizing that tightness. If you feel any tightness in that hip, visualize it, watch it dissolve. Okay, coming up. This time you're going to push into your hands, curl the toes of your left foot underneath and come all the way into downward dog. And you might notice a little imbalance in the hips, and that's okay because we have just done pigeon on one side. And then bring the left knee to the left wrist, lifting up onto those fingertips, puffing your chest out like a nice proud pigeon, breathing in, breathing out, come down into sleepy pigeon. And again, coming up, hands under shoulders, pushing in, and then curl the right toes under, come all the way back into a downward dog, and have a real lovely stretch here. Spiraling the armpits out to the sides. Deep breath in, and out. Lowering the knees and coming back into a child's pose. Pop your bottom down on your heels, stretching out beautifully through the shoulders and the arms. Allowing any tension just to release. And then coming back to sit in easy pose, and we're going to do a little bit of love, or sitting in a comfortable position, we're going to give a little bit of love to the ankles, because I don't know about you, but my ankles and my Achilles are just quite unhappy with this aging process. So, grabbing one of your legs, grab your foot, and you're going to pop your foot just in the crook of the opposite arm, and then you're going to hug your leg like a baby, so another little hip work for you, and just rock the hip. If the leg's not coming up that high, that's okay, you can just hold the foot in the hand, the knee in the hand, and rock where you are. So always working with your own body, with your own body's elasticity for today. Remember, it changes day on day. And then you're going to just grab hold of the foot, and we're just going to circle it really slowly. Okay, so you're doing, it's kind of a mixture of the foot doing the movement and the hand doing the movement. So they're working together, really stretching and working into that ankle. And then you're going to flex that foot, really grab hold of those toes and pull them back as much as you can. Pull the knee back as far as you can. Okay, place that foot down and let's swap to the other side. Picking up the other foot, Just nestle it in the crook of the arm if you can. Nestle the knee in the crook of the arm and just rock the baby. Or again, holding the hand, holding the foot and the knee in your hands. And when our body's as tight and as achy as it is now, and I've always had knee trouble as a child, but it's really disconcerting when you wake up. It's like, oh, everything aches, I can't believe it. So we just have to love the body more and be a bit more gentle with it. Okay, let's just get that foot in the hand and let's circle that ankle. So accepting where the body is today, it's okay. We just work with it. This ankle for me is particularly fragile for some reason. Okay, and then we're going to pull back those toes, really stretching the sole of the foot. Okay, and then rest that down. And we're going to come into a little meditation, but we're going to incorporate it with a yin pose. So it's quite an awkward one. So just see how you go. And what you do is you curl your toes underneath and sit on your knees. So there's quite a lot of pressure on the sole of the foot, okay? If it becomes a bit too much for you, no problem, just unfold those feet, okay? So we're just really trying to stretch into those toes. We're trying to get all, if you can, depending on your toe formation, trying to get all 5 toes so they're all doing this lovely stretch. Then rest your hands in your lap, spine tall, close your eyes and just breathe into those stretches. Like I say, just do what you can, do what feels okay for you. I have to sort of go in and out of it a little bit just to give my toes a rest. All right, take a breath. Breathing out, release the toes, coming round onto your bottom, and then we're going to come into a relaxation. But we're going to do it in a nice reclined cobbler's pose. So bring the soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side, and just lay yourself back. Just let the arms fall to the side and just rest. If you want to have some blocks under your knees, then do so and just rest here. And now just straighten your legs into a full Shavasana. And then take a deep breath in through the nose. And out, just bringing your attention back into the space you're in. And begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Circle your hands and your feet. And stretch your arms over your head and have a really lovely long stretch. Stretch. Bend the knees, hug them into your chest, and a gentle rock from side to side on your back. Massaging your back against the floor, and then cricket rub. Rub your hands together, rub your feet. Hug your knees, and we're going to rock and roll all the way up and down. And bring yourself all the way back up to sit. Bring your hands together at your heart center and take a deep breath in. Breathing out. And we're going to tune out by chanting 3 long satnams, which means truth is my name or truth is my identity. Take a deep breath in. Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications and all the stuff. And I will see you on the mat next time. Lots of love.